My name's Ethan Laing, and this is my short film idea, Letter from America. As she grows more desperate, single widowed mother Margaret becomes more enticed by the idea of immigration. As she watches her community slowly collapse, does she uproot tradition or does she live anxiously in Scotland? Margaret is a single widowed mother to 20-year-old Christopher and newborn Charlotte. Her husband Andrew died whilst she was pregnant with Charlotte. She must now continue to bring up her family, mainly relying on social benefits. She's a proud mother who will do anything to make sure her family is safe and secure. Christopher is the son of Margaret. Recently made redundant from the local steelworks, he is desperate to find any form of work. Since his father's death, he has taken responsibility for his family and feels disappointed in himself that he is unemployed and cannot help. The film takes place in Scotland during the 1980s, which was a time of political and economical unrest, mainly due to the Westminster government. With steelworks and other major industries being forcibly closed, many unemployed workers had to rely on social benefits or quickly find new employment. Due to the lack of job opportunities during this period, many Scottish people had to rely on emigration to Canada or America. Emigration from Scotland took place during the 19th and 18th century. Many tenants of the Highlands were forced out of their homes and villages, so landlords of the Highlands could graze sheep and make a higher profit. This meant many people were forced to cross the Atlantic to live new lives overseas. The story starts off with Margaret seeing her neighbours pack up their belongings as they are emigrating to Canada. Soon after, she learns that her son has lost her job due to a factory closure. After an argument with her son about money, she walks down to her local market. As she walks, she sees lots of young men queuing outside a hiring agency. She knows that jobs are hard to find and that her son will continue to struggle in his job hunt. After seeing many more of her friends and neighbours move out of Scotland, she starts to think if migration is the only option, but she is still unsure whether she can afford it. She goes to see her mother and brings up the idea of immigration. Hesitant at first, her mother soon realises this might be the only option for her daughter and her family. After some thought, her mother decides to offer Margaret a large sum of money that had been saved after Margaret's father's death. After months of planning, Margaret finally decides to move over to America. She says goodbye to her friends and family and heads for the west of Scotland to catch a boat. We see Margaret and her family on the boat as it sails off. Margaret feels hopeful as she's made the right decision for her family. Why should this story be told? I think emigration is a large part of lots of people's lives, whether they themselves have emigrated or they know people that have emigrated. And also that the specific topic of Scottish emigration hasn't been explored very much in film. Why should it be me telling this story? Well, during this period, my family emigrated from Scotland to Canada, and so I have insight and stories of how they felt and what happened during this period of their lives. The film will be presented as a social realistic drama, with taking references to films such as A Taste of Honey by Tony Richardson and Fish Tank by Andrea Arnold. Letter from America will draw links in terms of how they represent the struggling class and how the poorer world is represented.